Welcome back, everyone, to another episode. Thank you so much for joining us. We have a very exciting show for you today. Some housekeeping. I will be hitting the road doing stand-up comedy. Next week, I will be in what is the town, Johnny? It's Clearwater, Florida.
Yeah.
It's either St. Pete's or Clearwater, and we have it wrong on the website.
Oh.
We have the wrong city on the website.
Okay.
It's the one right next to Tampa, whatever city that is
in
Florida. And then we have Minneapolis, January 3rd and 4th. That's one of my favorite clubs in the entire country. Sisyphus Brewing. I love performing there. It is, the right after Christmas, but please come out. Get your tickets, MikeRacineComedy.com. Support the show on Patreon if you can. Patreon.com/outforsmokes. We have a lot of expenses to pay. We need a lot of funds to keep the lights on, if you catch my drift. But we are back with a very exciting episode. We have a very special guest. I'm very happy we're here. And we have a lot to talk about. We have the United Health stuff. I got a very fun episode planned. So it is such a pleasure to bring back to the Out for Smokes podcast. Back on the show, please welcome the hooker, everybody. How are you? What's that? You guys didn't clap. Yes, we did. Did we clap last time?
Yep, both times.
I don't think
of course.
I certainly did.
Oh, okay.
Can we hear her?
Try again.
Me?
Oh, okay. Yeah, I can.
Sorry.
Do you want that?
Should I try?
It's up to you.
I don't need my sunglasses, I guess.
All right.
I don't know.
How's that coffee?
I don't know about these.
Okay, yeah, whatever you want. Whatever.
No, I can try them. Coffee's good. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Thank you.
It's the good stuff too.
Most of my clients do get me stuff, and you didn't last time, which was no big deal.
I'm sorry,
but I feel like moving forward, this is nice.
And I texted Johnny and I said, "Where should we get our guest coffee from?" And he suggested Dunkin' Donuts.
That's I would have preferred.
Oh, really?
Yeah, this is not.
It's what
delicious.
you was drinking last time.
Yeah.
Oh, really? Oh, I thought this is the better.
That was nice. I can't do them.
Okay.
I don't look like me.
Yeah, but this is the better stuff in my opinion.
No. Why?
I don't know. It's just from a nice, I don't know, like an upscale.
Is this iced coffee or is this cold brew?
It's cold brew.
I knew it.
Yeah.
I knew it. I don't drink cold brew.
You don't drink cold brew?
I don't like the taste. I want iced coffee. I drink a Dunkin'.
Really?
Yeah, this is too, not sour. Do you know what I'm talking about? What word I'm thinking?
Yeah, but I feel like iced bitter.
This is bitter.
That's bitter.
This is, yeah, maybe that's the word.
When places just brew hot coffee and then they let it cool down and dump ice on it, you like that?
They don't do that at Dunkin'.
No, but Dunkin' has
they're crafting
cold brew and they have iced coffee.
They have cold brew and they have iced coffee.
What's the difference?
One is better and one isn't. And this one guy tried to fool me, pull the wool over my eyes. I ordered my coffee and he gave it to me, took a sip. I said, "Is this cold brew?" And he's like, "No, we're making it different." I'm like, "Do not lie to me. Mm-hmm. You guys do not make the coffee here. Mm-hmm. They drop off buckets for you." Mm-hmm. And I know that you went from the wrong bucket. Mm-hmm. But I didn't say that.
Got it. Well, anyway.
But yeah, next time let's do Dunkin'. Good idea, Johnny.
All right, so we'll do Dunkin'. We'll do Dunkin' next time. I mean, I hope there will be
because it's the holidays.
Can you check the show funds really quick? Just pull that up. Go to bankofamerica.com and just check what's in the show funds. I want to make sure we have enough money set aside.
It's already up. I just keep refreshing.
Yeah. Okay. And so I just want to make sure we have let's make sure that we have enough in the budget to bring her back.
And get the coffee. So that's plus $4.79.
Yeah.
Okay.
My rate plus $4.79.
Okay. So I have a kind of a fun first half of the show planned.
Okay.
I'm thinking that there's a lot healthcare is back in the conversation, back in the news. So and I was on Instagram the other day and I saw your Instagram story and you had mentioned that there was on your Instagram story, you mentioned that you had
You don't follow me on Instagram.
Yeah, I do.
You shouldn't. It's like a private page.
Oh, it is?
Yeah, why do you follow it? Where's my phone?
I thought it was public.
No, why would it be public? It's not like my page.
I just thought
I have
maybe
like the page you booked me through.
But
and then
I thought maybe. Okay.
Let me block.
I thought maybe to promote.
To promote what?
I
There's
thought maybe you had it
two.
to promote your business or something.
Yeah, but only one I post stories on. Why do you follow that one? All right, that was an error on my end, and I'll correct that after this.
Mm-hmm. I can unfollow it right now.
I'll handle it. No, you can remove followers on your own side. You're like working right now. I'll do it for you.
Yeah, I didn't mean to overstep or anything. It said I guess it did say it was a private account, but I guess you approved the request.
It must have been like a slip.
Yeah.
Like a little whoopsie.
Yeah. Okay.
So what do you say?
I apologize.
It's okay. I'll fix it. So what is this about? You brought me in because of what you saw on that?
No, I mean I sincerely apologize.
Yeah, I heard it.
Well, because you had a post where you said like, hey, you said R.I.P. Mark, a longtime client of mine.
Okay, yeah. Obviously, that would not be on my public page.
Okay.
Why do you think I would post what happened with Mark on my public page? Would you, if you were in my shoes?
If an audience member died at a show, maybe. Yeah. Or if one of our listeners passed away.
That's different. An audience member is different than someone you sleep with.
Actually, we do have a Patreon tier. $10 a month will get you a shout out on the show when you pass away. So patreon.com/outforsmokes.
That's sad.
You can go ahead.
That's sad.
You can go ahead and make sure we will give you a little shout out when you pass away. Yeah, sorry. I thought it was public. Okay, so but that did happen, right? Can we talk about that?
I mean, obviously we're already talking about it. Yeah, it did happen. It happened. It was a longtime client of mine died during his session. Mm-hmm. And that was very obviously upsetting.
Yeah.
For a couple reasons.
Yeah.
I mean, the obvious reason is somebody died.
Yeah. Right.
Shallow reason.
Because
you don't get paid.
Sure.
You just have like the upsetting thing, but like I can't ask like Mark's family for that money. So that's why that's pretty much why I'm here.
Oh, you don't get
I mean, why are they going to pay me for that?
And there's not like some kind of contract.
Even though great way to go. That's a nice way to die.
Yeah, did he have a family?
That's none of my business.
Yeah, right.
It's out of my hands.
Yeah. I would like to die having sex with my beautiful wife, Deborah.
I'll ask her if that's how she wants to go too.
You're not going to catch me having a heart attack while I'm cheating on my wife, right, Johnny?
That's right.
Not going to happen.
Do you cheat on her?
No, I'm saying that wouldn't happen.
Yeah, but you're saying it while like giggling with Johnny.
Because he knows that I'm faithful to my wife. But I do have to issue a little correction from the last time you were on the show. Because I said something that I kind of regretted, and I said that she was toxic and abusive.
Yeah, that was like the whole show. You brought me there, told me no one wants sex, then told me I can chill out, and then made me respond to every joke you had.
And by the way, no one wants sex this time either.
Neither do I.
Yeah. Great. And
so she's not toxic and abusive.
But that's why I thought
I said.
No, she's not toxic and abusive. But that's why I wanted to bring you in, because I thought maybe you needed the money, because you said he was like a regular client.
He was a regular client, and it's sad. He wasn't old. This wasn't like an old man.
Yeah.
He was like 40s, whatever your age, like same age range.
Yeah. I'm 37.
Okay.
Yeah.
I guess we can you want to round down on that? You don't want me to loop you in with 40s?
I guess I'm close. Yeah, I guess I'm close to my 40s.
When's your birthday?
June 21st, 1987.
Are you kidding me?
Yeah.
My birthday's June 26th.
Really?
Oh my God. Let's do something together on the pod for that.
Okay.
That'll be fun.
Yeah.
That's exciting. You're a Cancer.
Yeah, I'm right on the cusp.
Oh my goodness.
And forever I thought I was a Gemini.
Not really.
Right. And
do you know the rest of yours?
The rest of my what?
Chart.
No. What do you mean?
Like your moon and your rising.
I was born at 2:37 p.m.
I don't know it.
Yeah.
All right, never mind.
Okay, so anyway,
sorry,
I'm just
rest in peace, Mark.
But I do want to talk about like healthcare, healthcare a little bit, and specifically heart health, because
I do too. I'm losing money over this because Mark didn't take care of himself.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And it's sad he died.
And you don't get
Not
their
his bottom
credit
line.
card number before they come in?
I have a different deal with every person. But also, I'm like a human. I'm not going to run a dead man's card.
Yeah.
That's awful.
Oh, right. Yeah.
And
So
like
that means
what?
he
And
was
then
like-
what
but he
if
was
they?
like, he wasn't like in your body already, right?
I'm not answering that.
Okay, sorry.
That's like an insane question to ask me.
Okay, Johnny.
It was a short. What?
Because we talked about this before the show, and we said, "Is there going to be any? Are there any topics I should avoid?"
Right. Yeah.
And you forgot to tell me not to ask about the inside of her body.
I think I did say that. I think maybe you just weren't.
I'm sorry. I'm really.
I miss
sorry.
Mark.
It's all right.
This is a
No,
low.
I'm really sorry.
It's all
I
right.
have a lot on my.
It's not
I
your
have a lot
fault.
on my plate. I have a lot on my plate.
I feel like you say that a lot, and then it just feels like all that's on your plate is like your podcast and complaining about your wife. Like last time,
but
it
I
was like
have-
a lot on my plate, a lot on my plate.
There is a lot on my plate,
Okay, what's on your plate today?
but not.
Other than ask insane questions.
Okay, I'm sorry. Okay, so. But let's try to do this. Let's try not to do any more apologies after for the show, because it does. I think it does kind of make me look weak.
Sure.
Oh yeah,
You know?
we don't want that.
Yeah. All right. So like a couple nights ago, my wife got upset because what's going on over there?
Genuinely nothing.
Okay.
My friend quit her job.
Okay. So so she made these Paw Patrol cookies for, she made these cookies
For your
that were
kid, for
Paw
your
Patrol
kid.
shaped. Yeah, I mean, she didn't tell me that. And then
Well, why would they be for you?
What's that?
Are you a fan of Paw Patrol?
I'm a fan of cookies. And yeah, I guess I'm a fan of Paw Patrol. It's cool.
You
that
think
they
your
all have-
wife, who has a job, correct?
Yeah.
Is she, and last time you mentioned breadwinner? And
It's probably like 60-40.
who do you, and like is raising your
But
kid?
we split the bills. Pretty much.
Is
down
now
the-
in her
pretty much
spare
down the
time-
middle. Pretty much down the middle, Johnny. We split the bills pretty much down the middle.
making Paw Patrol cookies for you?
No, but
Wait, that's nutty. Okay. Okay, so she makes. I'm sorry, this was a problem last time. I'll rein it in. I'll rein it in.
No, it's okay. But I like ate a few of them.
How many?
Well, she made like. How many did she make? She made like 12. Because how many in the are no? She made. It's not really important, but anyway. So she came home and she was like, "Who ate all these Paw Patrol cookies?" And I said, first of all, I didn't eat all of them, but I did eat a good amount of them. And then I said, but she was like, "You ate like yeah." She made 18 cookies, and I ate like 12 of them. But then she was like, but I was like,
right.
I didn't eat Chase, because Chase is the cop. He's the cop on the Paw Patrol.
Anti-cop.
Yeah, and I said, well, I just threw those in the trash because we're like leftists and we're like a defund the police family.
You seem like the best.
Yeah, I flushed those down the toilet
That's awesome.
because we don't really support
You ate 12 cookies?
the police. I didn't, because yeah, but there were still like 6 left over. I didn't realize they were for him to take to school.
That's what I was going to say. These definitely are not for the house. He's 1,000% had somewhere to go.
But I don't understand, like, is that so shocking that, is that such a big deal?
Health-wise, yeah, you should have thrown up. That's way too many cookies to eat. That's like, and like, what? You want your kid
Yeah.
to like you do not want your kid losing you when he's young.
Yeah.
And then like more work for Deb.
Yeah.
You ate her cookies, had a heart attack, rip. And now she has to carry it all on her back, which seems like she's carrying most of it. But separately, like, does Deb make a lot of like fun treats for the house?
Yeah, sometimes.
Sometimes. How often? Or is it like, was it so obvious these were for school?
Maybe.
That's what I want to know.
But
If Deb is
I'm
like
telling-
always baking like baked goods for the house and that's something you always come home to, then I'm like, okay, Deb, maybe a text to Mike would have been helpful.
Right.
But if
Okay, fine.
they're
So
always
that
for
was wrong.
school, like if she's only baking because they have to go somewhere, that's nuts. And you didn't think to like text her first?
No. But okay, so that was wrong. But what I'm getting at is like, she tried to say like, oh, Mike, you're so unhealthy. You need to stop like eating so much. And I was just trying to argue like, okay, I'm sorry that I was saying like, I'm sorry that I ate the cookies, but I'm not really unhealthy. I'm not really that unhealthy.
Okay. Do you work out?
Yeah, I work out.
Food, what you eat is more important than how often you work out. So how often do you work out?
I work out probably 3 or 4 times a week.
3 or 4 times a week, be real.
Yeah, 3 or 4 times a week.
What do you do?
I went to the gym today. I did 20 minutes on the elliptical. And then I did some deadlifts, and then I did some leg presses.
Okay.
So
Trying to build that booty.
Yeah, my ass is not great, right, Johnny?
What is your goal to get a big butt?
Sometimes I'll see a video or a picture. Yeah, I would like to grow my ass a little bit. I don't understand. It's like it's a mess. It's not. It
What do you
looks
mean
like
it's
I
a
lost.
mess?
It looks like I lost it in a war or something.
Really?
Yeah.
Like it's one of those that goes in?
Yeah.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Okay. No offense. No offense.
Yeah,
Not
I
trying
know,
to body shame.
But it's not like you have to see it all the time. But I'm just trying to say I think I am in pretty decent shape. But health is very important because, we live in this country where the healthcare system is so bad, But I do kind of want to show you
I would say like you from the outside, you don't look like unhealthy.
Yeah.
What are you doing?
I'm just taking my shoes off really fast.
Why?
Huh?
Why?
Because I want to show you some clap push-ups. I want to show you how many clap push-ups I can do.
Why?
Just because I want you to see that I'm not in bad shape.
I know, I believe you. Where are you going to do them?
I think right there.
So they can't even see.
No.
This is just
tell them,
for me. I'm not a nurse.
You say.
I've had to dress like one before, though.
You tell people
You didn't need
how
to
it's
take
going.
it.
And tell people
You
how
were
many-
wearing sneakers. You could have done this in your shoes.
doing.
Tell people how many.
Yeah, ready?
This is not a good use of my time. I miss Mark. He's done 1. In that amount of time, he's completed 2.
I mean, it's pretty good.
That was 3 total.
No, it wasn't. It was 6.
I lost count.
And then,
So see, this is not the reaction. And why did you had sneakers on?
huh?
There was no reason to take your shoes off. You had sneakers on.
Because I want to do something else.
What? This is frightening. You've brought a young woman in to watch you do. This is like the worst. Proof to every.
I'm just trying to.
What are you going to do to the wall? Catch your breath. If this, do you know how fucked up it's going to be if you die in front of me?
I'm not going to die in front of you.
The week I've had.
Tell everybody that I did I did at least 6, right, Johnny?
Yep.
How was the form? The form is pretty good.
The form was okay. I would say it's impressive. Clap push-ups are hard. That's hard.
Because during COVID, I had the gyms were closed, so I had to figure out how to.
Okay. Yeah.
And then these wall push-ups.
Is this why the curtain's not here?
What's that?
Is that why the curtain's not here?
Well,
For your wall push-up?
the curtain's not here, but I
would have done it
remember
anyway.
the curtain wasn't there, so I'm just I can show our
Okay.
guests some wall push-ups.
Okay.
So I'm gonna get on this wall. And
Oh my God, wait.
working.
What if your shirt comes up? What if your crack is out? No. This is not even good.
It's not even good.
It's not even good.
All right.
I think we should have moved the camera to see maybe the clap push-up.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't want to tell you
I'm not in the best.
how to live your life or how to categorize your.
But that wasn't bad. I haven't done those in a while.
I would say doing that on the
And it
podcast
wasn't bad.
is maybe a low.
Really?
I don't think you'll look back on this recording fondly.
But you were impressed a little bit, right? If somebody my age.
because I could do clap push-ups.
Yeah. You can?
Yeah.
Okay, I'll take your word for it.
Actually, I don't know. I definitely can do 30 regular push-ups.
I've had this
A
persistent
vision
cough.
of health.
I've had this persistent cough for a while. But so let's move on a little bit.
No, please, let's stay right here.
Let's move on a little bit. There's a big story in the news.
Here
What's
we go.
what's
Time
the
to
big
catch me
story?
up.
What's the big story in the news right now?
The hot guy.
The hot guy. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So
One of yours.
yeah, he's Italian. Yeah.
Big for you.
It's
You
pretty
guys,
big.
you guys are no one make. You guys don't make the.
We've been
news.
out of the spotlight for a little bit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I would say a while. I feel like the last time Italians were big, your guy,
Who?
Tony.
Tony Soprano. Yeah. And actually, you don't want to know what happened.
That.
What?
Never mind.
What?
That was going to be mean.
You're calling me fat.
I was going to compare your bodies.
Okay.
But
Fine,
that
it's
feels
fine.
mean. That feels mean because
No,
you just
you
did all that
can.
work.
No, I think honesty is important.
the best policy.
Yeah.
Now, it shouldn't shock you. I don't fully know what's going on with the hot guy.
Yeah. Well, James Gandolfini, he died at like 51. He was very unhealthy.
Oh, my God.
So,
I bet I knew a girl who was there for it.
Johnny, you were impressed by those push-ups, right?
That was pretty good.
You want to see some burpees?
Anyone can do burpees. And
Yeah,
I
but
don't, you're not going to do them quick.
Third-
I bet
can
$20 it takes you 20 seconds to do a whole burpee, which is too long. It's like a 10-second exercise.
Okay, well, I don't really see that serving.
I think, but I
I
would
don't really
say,
see that serving the show. So.
I feel like it's hard because I feel like I'm in like pretty good shape.
Mm-hmm.
I hate to bring it out. Do you see it? Wait, how do I get it in the camera? Look
That's
at
the
that.
thumbnail.
Look at that.
Yeah, it's pretty good.
Oh my goodness. Good for me. So I'm just saying, like, I just feel like I'm a little stronger than you.
Uh-huh.
So that's why it's like, you know, it's like I'm watching someone do something like I did yesterday at the gym. It's like, what am I supposed to do?
Yeah.
Okay. Hot guy.
So everybody's like everybody's happy that he killed this like CEO, you know. And then we found out he was like a hot guy. So everybody's kind of like swooning.
Hot gay guy.
He's got okay.
Or bisexual.
He sounds like he's bi, right?
Yeah. Queer coded for sure.
And then but I'm just thinking like, okay, everybody's like sort of swooning over this guy, but you know, then I'm looking at this like shirtless photo of this guy.
Sure.
Johnny, I don't know if we can, that photo I sent you last night, I don't know if we can throw it up on the screen.
Yeah,
If we
I
can't,
was going to ask if you wanted to.
we'll do it in post. Do you want to?
Yeah.
I want
You throw
to.
it up right now?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, let's throw it up right now
Well, I'll throw it up in post.
in post. Okay. So I'm going to show you the picture because I did a little photo editing last night and I was thinking like, you know, we're not like that. People watch the show and they here
This
you can take the
wasn't
phone.
for me.
What's that? People watch the show and they say that I'm like fat.
This was taken last night.
That was last night. Yeah. It was at a better angle. And I just think that like, you know, first of all, I'm like 11 years older than that guy, but compared to
and you guys don't look alike.
no, but I think compared to like this guy that everybody thinks is
This was shocking to be shown to me.
yeah.
Also, to put it next to him and then still be feeling like,
What?
I don't know. I just feel like you guys look really different. So
We
what
look
do you
really
say?
different, but I'm saying like, well, because so I used to be a mover for a long time, right?
Mm-hmm.
So there were some jobs that I would show up to, and people would be like very organized, and like their boxes are all sealed up and everything, and you go, oh, okay, this is going to be fine. And then there's some jobs that you show up to where you go like, holy shit, this is going to be such a huge mess. This is going to be really difficult.
Mm-hmm.
And so I feel like if you were like a sex worker and you showed up and the guy looked like that, you'd be like, oh, okay, this is not going to be like the worst day of my week or month.
You want me to say?
I'm saying if you showed up and that just imagine the head's not there, but if it was like a different, you know, like if that was like the body of the guy that was a client, I feel like you would go, oh, okay, this is like manageable.
I would say, oh, okay, this is like another, like one of my usual clients.
What usual clients? Yeah, it's not like a mess.
Yeah, but like,
He's not like a disgusting mess.
I mean, I wouldn't use those words to describe people that are paying me to have sex with them.
Sure, but
But
I'm not like a disgusting mess, right? I mean, I have man titties a little bit.
Back is built.
Yeah,
I can see it in the back here.
right. I have a nice back.
That's what I said.
Oh, okay, but I do have a big back.
I have to say something, if we're just being honest here. I think you need to dress different.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, because you look larger here than you do here. Like,
So tighter clothing.
no, just like more flattering. This seems pretty tight.
This?
Yeah.
What do you mean more flattering? This is like
I don't
XL.
know. Like, this doesn't look like it looks like maybe this was taken 2 weeks ago or something. Or like right after you worked out.
I see what you're saying.
Do you get what I'm saying? Like, he looks bigger in person.
Yeah.
No offense.
So we have another guest here, actually.
You don't want to
Who
elaborate on that.
What?
Sorry.
We have a surprise guest. Johnny, do you want to go grab him?
Yeah, sure.
Yeah. I have a surprise guest.
Oh, guys. You're going to
Um,
do push-ups for me too?
what's that?
So you're going to do push-ups for
If
me
he
too?
wants. If he wants.
If he wants. I think you're the only person that had that inclination.
Yeah.
Make sure that chair's in a good spot.
Got it. Yep. Okay.
You always leave that on when you podcast?
What's that?
You always leave that on when you podcast?
I have trouble with technology. People do complain
can't hit
about
mute?
it. People do complain about it. I don't like it. Anyway, so what do you like, Gen Z?
Yeah.
Because you keep calling. Have you ever seen Austin Powers?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
I was that girl for Halloween before.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
That's what I was thinking. I was like, I wonder if she's, before we did the show today, I was like, thinking about what we're going to talk about. And I'm like, I wonder if she wanted to understand if I said, that's not a woman, it's a man, baby.
Well, clearly, yeah, I would have understood that. Still wouldn't have loved it though. I feel like you're forgetting what I told you the first time I was on, which is that I've had older parents.
Yeah.
My mom was 42 when I was born, and my dad was almost 50.
Uh-huh.
So I feel like even though I'm Gen Z, I was up to date on, like we were stuck in the past a little bit. You know what I mean?
Sure.
Like I watched Austin Powers. Watch, what is this series? The Naked Gun series. Loved that. Loved
Okay,
that
cool.
guy. Yeah,
That's a good one.
Yeah.
Yeah, he was a good, very good comedic actor.
All right, now I feel like you saying that is like sarcastic and like he did something problematic.
No. he
No, you're being
didn't. I don't
genuine?
think so. Yeah.
Okay.
yeah,
I just
yeah.
can't get a read on you.
Do you like Walton Goggins? He's a good comedic actor.
Alton God.
Do you ever watch Righteous Gemstones or like the Danny
Is he the
McBride
lead
shows?
in Righteous Gemstones?
He's Uncle Billy.
Is he in Roseanne?
No. Is he coming in?
He's by the door whenever you introduce him.
Oh, he is. Oh, okay, cool.
I'm on the edge of my seat.
So we have a special guest
Great.
that I wanted you to meet.
Okay. I mean, I thought I
Okay.
was a special guest.
So this guy, I haven't talked to him in a while. He's one of my old friends. Please welcome Alex Moore to the podcast.
Hey, sorry, I'm not Walton Goggins.
No, that's
Aren't
okay.
we all?
This is my friend Alex Moore. We go way back. Alex, this is one of our sort of on-air talent, one of the cast members
Hi.
of the show. She is a sex worker, but just please be respectful.
No problem.
Don't follow her on Instagram.
You know.
Her Instagram is private. And sometimes we learn that like the hard way.
I mean, so's mine. I get game respects game.
You
Bring that
understand.
a
Thank
little.
you.
Your Instagram is private?
Yeah, dude.
Yeah. Nice.
I don't want people to know all the cool stuff I do.
Absolutely.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, so me and you, we go way back.
Yeah, we were
We-
movers together.
We were movers together
He was just talking about
a
that.
long time ago. Yeah. In the Kevin days. We worked with that guy, Kevin.
Oh, my God.
Yeah.
That brings me back.
But I remember I saw you recently.
No.
No, I saw you like this must have been over 10 years ago.
Yeah.
But I was like, Alex, how's it going? What's going on? And you were like, yeah, dude, I had a heart attack.
Yeah.
So this guy had a heart attack when he was like 22
Can you
years old.
believe it?
Okay.
Like, I know. It's
Okay.
that's so insane.
And you
to say.
survived it.
Yeah.
That's
yeah. I'm doing okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So what what happened? Like and how old were you?
I was 22, 23.
What?
Yeah. And
That's
I'm
really young. How old are you now?
35.
Okay.
Oh wow, you look good.
Oh,
Younger than Mike.
yeah.
A little bit.
A little, yeah.
A little bit.
Yeah.
Yeah, I basically
That's her boyfriend on her phone, by the way. She's a boyfriend.
I mean, I was
a
just
boyfriend.
only I don't know, I thought it might have been
She's a sex worker, but she has a boyfriend.
That's hey, it's
Yeah.
it's a lifestyle
Yeah.
and a profession. It's cool.
I just want to make sure that he doesn't
I don't
say
feel
anything
like he was
weird to
gonna.
you.
I feel
I
like
don't
that's
want him
like
to say
your
anything weird to
issue.
you.
I feel like no one else is having a problem with how they're talking to me.
Okay.
But thank you.
All right.
Gotta watch my heart rate. I gotta
Yeah.
Absolutely.
But yeah, what happened was I basically had too much fun one night.
Mhm.
I at a time back when I had health insurance. This is a key part of why I'm alive. I also had a very abused Adderall prescription
Mm.
and did somewhere between like 100 to 120 milligrams a day because I was drinking and just kind of kept forgetting that I took one.
Hmm.
And then went home and did a bunch of coke.
Oh, okay.
So that was
So it was a drug induced.
yeah,
It was
it,
drug
yeah.
induced.
It wasn't like I mean
Okay.
I was I refer to it. I used to have what I like to call my bar back body
Mm.
back then.
Uh-huh.
Now it's just full on front of house.
Mm.
So just all sedentary. I have Crocs in my bag because leisure core is the way to go.
Yeah.
But so I woke up to I was like 23, so serious hangovers were pretty relatively new thing for me.
Mm-hmm.
And then, it just kept getting worse and worse. And I was just like, oh man, having trouble breathing. Like the thing with like heart attacks and like just like heart problems in general is you get very hot and very sweaty. Like, and it was April and it was like, I was on
Where did you have the heart attack?
with my heart.
No, but where, like in your apartment? Or
Yeah.
public?
I
Okay.
mean, in my chest.
Yeah.
But I called my mom, who's a nurse, and she's like, just go get some Bear. And an important thing for like any people who like to abuse speed, a good thing, don't take like Tylenol. You want to go with like any Bear product, so Aleve, because it's a blood thinner. So I popped those bad Larrys, not doing anything. Start running a cold shower, not doing anything. And then like I start getting this like numbness in my arm. I'm like, okay, I need to just call an ambulance.
So you didn't know you were having a heart attack yet?
I just thought I was having a really awful, like god awful hangover.
Mm-hmm.
And
Did you tell your mom that you did cocaine?
No.
Yeah.
I didn't tell my mom I did cocaine. I was just like, Mom, I drank too much.
Yeah.
And
Have you done a lot of cocaine?
Not anymore, but yeah, like back in the day.
Really?
Yeah, I was like a little party girl for a minute.
I've done it. Why is everyone's always doing drugs without me? I've done cocaine like twice in my life.
Well, it's the
One
vibe you
time-
put out. Like you need to get invited to the coke room.
Right.
Yeah.
One time when I was in college, I guess after like the years after high school, I went over to one of my friends' apartments and they said, Mike, guess what we just did? We all just did ecstasy
Without you.
without me. Yeah.
I don't know.
And then my one friend who's
Maybe you
Probably
should
gonna
like
listen to
do
the
a
show.
drug on the pod.
huh?
You should like do a drug and then like record yourself on the podcast.
That seems kind of hack. I don't know.
Hey man, you want a bump?
Probably better than what's going on right now.
Yeah.
Want
But
bump,
a
dog?
friend of
I
mine-
got you.
Right now, you still
People
do
die.
drugs?
I know, I didn't.
People die. I know, but people die from like fentanyl. Have you done it before?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. You had a heart attack at 22. You're still doing cocaine.
Yeah, it's not working. Look at me. It
Yeah.
sucks. I've written so many letters to Bogota being like a
Good
big fan of your product,
Yeah.
waiting for the desired results.
Yeah.
But anyway, so back to the.
Aren't you
And
nervous?
we were talking about my. Always had tits. You know.
Oh, yeah,
Are you the
I got
guy?
my gals Dwayne and Reed.
That's good.
Oh, yeah.
They're bigger than mine.
I bet.
Don't say that about you. Don't put yourself.
Not- there's
down.
nothing
I got,
wrong.
listen, we have,
I know, but
there's,
don't.
There's nothing-
Don't put your.
don't put your face in my tits, ma'am. I
Don't
just
put-
met you.
No, I'm saying don't.
I,
Telling her don't put your body. Don't put yourself down.
See, here you go again.
Yeah.
yeah.
Anyway,
What's wrong with
the-
my body?
The ecstasy.
Nothing.
No,
Thank you. You ecstasy, now you're injecting yourself into my heart attack.
But you look
Jesus,
like
Mike.
Barney Frank a little bit. We both have tits,
Yeah. I mean,
but they're like a little. Yours are bigger.
oh yeah, I got my gals.
That's what you're wearing under your sweater?
Yeah, because I don't have any white.
you don't want anyone to know you're wearing a pink Nike.
I forgot I was wearing it. I don't have any white T-shirts. Maybe Deb, if you're listening, a little Christmas gift. But yeah, I have these kind of perky little.
Oh, yeah, ooh,
Yeah.
I bet that's nice. I don't know. My kind of.
Yeah, you have like porn titties.
Sure. Yeah.
You know, like the perky little ones.
He's
Yeah.
got like new. He's got new porn titties. I've got like 70s porn titties.
I know exactly what we're talking about. Yeah, like full bush comes along with
Oh
it
yeah.
too. Yeah.
Oh yeah. It's up. Well, it's very hairy up here. But enough about my tits. Back to my
Yeah.
heart attack.
So real quick, my friend, let's call him Jim. The night that they did the ecstasy, he goes, yeah, I made sure to jack off so I don't do anything gay.
Like he thought while
He's
at
like worried he was
ecstasy.
going to do something gay on ecstasy.
That's the first thing they tell you in Dare.
Yeah.
Whenever you actually just jerk off Amelia so you don't start kissing
Make sure
fellas.
yeah. Anyway, you were saying.
So I finally call emergency services. They show up, and I was living in Bed-Stuy in between, like on Tompkins, in between the Marcy and Tompkins homes. And they're like, "Yeah, you're like." I was such a fucking psycho. I was like trying to smoke a cigarette while I'm waiting for an ambulance. And then
After your heart attack?
I wasn't sure it was fully a heart. I was starting to be like,
Alex.
maybe I shouldn't. But anyway, so then
See,
they
I wouldn't do that.
I was
Yeah, but like you were. This is crazy because he had a heart attack because of drugs,
Mm-hmm.
and earlier you were worried about a heart attack because you ate 12 cookies.
Yeah, but I'm just saying
were they laced?
it doesn't matter. No, but I mean, it doesn't matter. We got to all take care of ourselves.
For sure.
And then you were trying to tell me that I'm unhealthy, but like, look at this
no,
guy.
Wow.
I'm just
similar
saying,
build,
gee whiz.
similar build.
I guess, yeah.
I-
No, I'm just saying, like, there's always somebody who's less healthy. Although I don't know if it would be.
That's why you
There's
called
always-
me.
I don't know if it would be. It probably wouldn't even be a.
I
Yeah.
have to stop coming here.
So anyway, so they show up and they're very kind of befuddled as to like why you're so young, and they're like, okay, well, the closest hospital. I'm on the green at that point. Well, the closest hospital is
They're like, you're so
Woodhull.
young. What are you, like 38 years old?
Pretty much.
You should be having a heart attack at
You've got-
42.
your kids will miss you so much. But then they're like, oh, we're going to take you to Woodhull. And I just took the mask off. I'm like, I'll die on the bridge. I'm not going
Don't
to
go
Woodhull.
to Woodhull. Yeah,
Is that the
you'll
bad-
never come
is that
out
a
of
bad
there.
Hospital?
Woodhull?
Is that the one on Flushing?
Yeah.
Oh, that's a bad
They
hospital.
call it like zombie land. Like people get
Really?
stuck there. Yeah, you don't
Oh.
go there.
No, that's it's critically underfunded. I mean, the building just
crazy?
looks evil too.
Yeah,
does,
it's scary.
It's on Flushing and Broadway.
Yep.
If you ever take a little trip to New York City, and yeah, go ahead.
If you ever get stabbed, man, is that the place to go for very apathetic care.
Yeah.
But so they're like, okay, we'll take you to downstate, which is in like Flatbush.
Yeah.
And then I had, that's when it's starting to set in. I'm freaking out. Like they're rushing me. And then they do this thing. I pulled the procedure up. It's a femoral. What do you call it? They basically cut my femoral artery open to snake a camera up to my heart valves while I was conscious. Sorry, it was, all right, so it was a coronary angioplasty with a femoral access. So they like cut my femoral artery, and I had to keep like for 12 hours. Like they sewed it up shut, but I had to put like a heavy beanbag on it because your femoral artery is, if that's open, you're donezo in like 15 minutes, or like not like less than that. And so they snaked it up, and I'm like looking at a camera, like like less good because it's it's a public hospital, so like the screen wasn't great.
Right.
And I'm just like freaking out, looking at the inside of my heart, and like, yeah, no. Seems all right. There's no blockage. I don't know.
Yeah. Could you imagine being like a doctor and like you live in India, you go to medical school, and then you're like, finally I will go to America and become doctor, and then you have
And
to
it's
go-
for this
yeah,
guy.
No, it's for this hospital.
Oh, but that's sorry.
You know?
The guy was Indian.
Yeah.
Mike nailed it.
Bud, when you're right, you're right.
You're like, why do they call me N-word all the time? What does that mean?
Why couldn't he be Australian? It's like, oh, listen, it looks like you got a bit of a fucking.
No, he told me I was his.
You're like pushing your luck on me coming back here.
They told me that I was cool and that I was his. I like it here. I like America.
Hold on, do Indian Terminator.
Can't wait to go see Nimesh Patel tonight.
Indian RoboCop.
Up y'all.
Freeze, creep.
Yeah. Oh, okay.
Sorry,
Is that
I don't know. I was
I
just
haven't
like,
seen it.
it's all right. A lot of dancing.
Mm-hmm.
They still shoot the guy's dick off, but I don't know. So, anyways, then I was like overnight.
Yeah, you had heart attack, fam. You had heart attack, my guy.
Big time.
Yeah.
And they put me in this like group room because it was like very full up. Like, and I just had to. I was lying there with this sandbag covering my. If I moved around too much, just like a wound that would open up and kill me. Alone, my phone's dying, and there's next to like one dude who's screaming nonstop, and another dude who's talking about how much the food sucks and how he wants McDonald's.
Fair.
And then I'm understandably start kind of crying a little bit. I'm not, I know I look really tough, but
Yeah.
in the face of uncertain, certain
Yes,
death, you
yes,
kind of
yes, we get
loosen up a little bit. And then like one of the nurses, very big, very surly Jamaican woman, is like, "Why are you crying?" Like, I think I might die.
Actually, I'm the only one who does.
Oh, okay, all right, sorry. And she's like, "Can I have a charger? I want to like call my girlfriend." And she's like,
That Indian doctor wasn't bad.
You lost it at
You
the
can
end.
do one more. You can do one more.
Well, then
voice.
she goes to like the nurse stage. She's
I'm
like,
sorry, I should have clarified that before the show.
"He thinks he's going to die. Can I get a charger?" So I could like call my loved ones.
Charge. Oh, okay.
Charge.
You
Yeah.
thought you were
my phone.
gonna die.
I thought my phone was going to die and I was going to die. You know, because
Oh, but she thought it was the phone.
Well, it was. I mean,
You thought it was both.
I was. Yeah.
She knew it was both. And
knew
she
it
was
was
trying to
both,
get him
yeah.
the charger so he could call his loved ones and let them know
That
I
I'm-
might die
Yeah.
Yeah.
Exactly.
because I had too much fun.
Yeah.
Wow. So what's it been like since? I mean,
A lot of
have
fun.
you changed? Yeah. Have you changed any habits? Or?
I think we know he has.
No,
them.
not really. I mean, I've
You
definitely
haven't-
like
you haven't
in
changed your lifestyle at all.
Moderation in a lot and pretty much everything though. Like I don't like I have. Well, the thing is like because when you're like I just didn't really understand what my body could handle. And
Yeah.
now I do, and I have like set, parameters of what I know when to say no to something now. Whereas like when you're a kid, you're like I'm invincible. I can do anything.
Right.
And now
I'm sure I've told this story before, but I'm going to tell it again.
No.
Me and Tim Dillon used to have a food podcast, and we tested for this Food Network show. So they brought in like me and Tim, and then all these like wannabe like food celebrities, like wannabe food personalities.
Okay.
And there was this one lady there. Her name was Francine, and she was sort of like a Paula Deen like knockoff. And so we had dinner one night, and everybody's like going around the table talking about like their origin story or whatever. And this lady Francine is like, y'all, I had a triple bypass a few years ago, and it made me realize life is short, and I love food, and I'm gonna do what I want. And I'm just like, so
She had a triple bypass, and she's like, "I'm gonna really enjoy my food
I'm
now."
gonna eat more pie, yeah.
She's like the last person that should be on that show. Why didn't it get picked up? Who's Tim?
Tim Dillon.
Yeah.
Tim Dillon,
From Fat Gay
the most
fame.
famous comedian.
He's gay.
Yeah.
Oh, big.
The most famous comedian of all time.
Yeah.
You're not really impressed by, I guess you're not really familiar with the comedy.
Yeah, I told you I don't really. I feel like you're not remembering when we first met. Like I told you, I watch like old sitcoms. I'm not like keeping up with who's going on.
Right. Because this show does pretty well. Your last episode got about 9,000 views on YouTube.
I wonder why.
Which was a record.
You're
recent
welcome.
record. So yeah, thanks again. But usually we do about 5,000-6,000 per episode.
So why didn't you
Pretty
and your
decent
friend's
numbers.
show get picked up?
Well, they were testing a lot of different people.
And what were you guys doing? Just like making fun of the food?
It was called Hot Spots, and it was like we were gonna like go to different restaurants and like debate the whatever. Yeah, it was.
Oh my god,
was
you
funny.
definitely would have had a heart attack.
But if you think that failed comedians are sad, there's nothing sadder than like a wannabe like food personality, Anyway,
Yeah, definitely before the advent of like food social media, I guess.
right.
The term is the online food space.
Yeah.
Just silly, but yeah. So I don't know. I don't know. After that happened, it was sort of like I should do a lot of things, and actually, I'm now kind of working on trying to fix some things in my life because a good friend of mine actually passed away a little recently.
Sorry.
It's all right. I don't know. He made his decision in terms of going full forward into something, and then it was like I don't know. But yeah, it just kind of made me
Chinese
realize,
buffet.
you don't feel bad saying something like that. Someone's dead.
He died of a succulent meal.
Succulent Chinese meal. Are you a fan of the Chinese buffet?
I'm not like a buffet girl. Like I've hit
Really?
it. I've hit it before. Yeah,
Oh,
really.
okay, sorry. Yeah, okay, sorry.
I've like hit it before, but like I'm not like
Alex is-
searching a buffet.
She's kind of like testy a little bit. She's kind of a pistol.
Oh,
I'm just. She's got me on eggshells a little bit.
not egg rolls.
No, not egg rolls, eggshells.
Well,
I'm
like,
gonna
I
I'm
feel
gonna
like
I'm
I
gonna
was-
piss her off or something.
Well, because does he know you brought me in here? Because why?
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 Yeah, why?
I don't know. Because we're talking about heart health,
And
and I got to fight with my wife. What?
no, you brought
Tell
me
me.
in here because one of my clients died of a heart attack,
Oh, one
and
of
now
your
you're
clients died of a
surprising
heart
me.
attack.
You're surprising me, forcing me to hear about someone else's heart attack
I'm
who
sorry. I'm
lived
sorry.
it.
I'm sorry.
And now his friend's dead. Rip. Sorry, I meant to say that more sensitively. Rip.
So
And now you're making a Chinese buffet joke, and now you're asking me if I've been to a buffet. I had to watch you do 4 push-ups.
Yeah.
Six.
Six.
Thank you.
You missed
Johnny.
that. You missed that.
Johnny over here keeping you honest.
How many push-ups can you do? Can you do any clap push-ups?
Yeah.
That's not why he's here. He's here to share.
I mean, I got work later.
I'm just asking.
Yeah, this is home. Some guys have a 6-pack. I got a fucking walk-in fridge.
That's right. This is me.
Next to the shooter.
They got the wrong guy.
I'm just feeling
As if you've met him.
Yeah.
This is me next to the shooter. We were together.
If you were a prostitute and you showed up, can we say that word?
No.
What do we say?
Well, I guess it would have been fine if I wasn't like annoyed at you. So
If you were a sex worker professional,
you know professional's not in there. Just sex.
if you were a sex professional,
You just say professional.
and you showed up and this was your client, you'd go, all right, this is going to be like not a hard.
He's
day
like
to deal
dying
with.
for someone to say he'll have sex with him.
Oh, it'd just be probably like, all right, so the rate's actually a little bit more now.
I just need to drop like 10 pounds or so.
I know, dude. Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, I just got to
You're,
drop
like,
like
right
10
about
and
to
I'll
look
be
like him.
Maddie Matheson.
Yeah.
He's looking good now.
I
It
hate
sucks.
that guy.
I know.
I hate that fucking
He's such,
guy
I
so
mean,
much.
like,
Who's
in-
that?
Maddie Matheson. He's on The Bear. He's like a food personality, but he's really annoying.
Is he the lead
Yeah.
of the bear?
No, he's like
'Cause that
he's
guy-
the fat guy on The Bear. Yeah, that guy's
Oh.
hot. Yeah, we get it.
No, I was just gonna say I knew who he was.
Oh,
He is hot though.
yeah.
But the shooter's hotter.
the shooter's hotter.
Shooter hotter than what is it, Jeremy?
Jeremy Allen White.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, apparently, did you read about like how the shooter, like this Michael Gioni or Mangione?
Yes.
That's how you say it, right? You're Italian.
Yes, Alex.
Okay,
that's how you
cool.
say it.
But Luigi Gioni,
Great.
he apparently like he had a very tremendous like back injury that prevented him like while surfing, and he just was incapable of being intimate with anyone.
That's sad.
Yeah.
That sounds like I made it up, but I swear to fucking God.
Yeah, but I feel like you can still eat pussy if you have a back injury.
Right?
Yeah.
No.
No?
Think about
Just put it on a shelf.
depending on where everybody is.
Yeah.
Back injury. What if you can't like hinge at the hip or bend over?
Yeah. I guess that's true.
I mean, it depends how
You
you're.
lay on your back and you could, I don't know, I'm sure you
Who?
figure it out.
I guess he could lay down,
Yeah.
and then she could.
Yeah.
But that's sad. Wasn't
Here's another
intimate.
story I've told on the show
Maybe he
before.
just doesn't like eating pussy. That would be okay for him. No one else would be okay for.
Here's another story I've told on the show before.
Can't wait to hear it.
The first time I 69 with a girl, I was actually on top.
I don't want to hear that.
Okay, all right.
Oh,
all right.
what a nightmare.
You were on top.
Yeah.
Wait, that's so funny.
Thanks.
Wait, I have to tell you something.
What?
The first time I 69, it was before I lost a ton of weight. So I was insecure. So I told him to get on top. And I didn't realize, no, I'm not high-fiving you. I didn't realize what that would look like for me in like a second. And I was like, oh, it's balls like in your eyes.
Yeah.
That's so funny.
It just makes sense. I mean,
See if we can relate on one thing.
As like a blue collar person who's very hands on, you know,
It was
I feel
mortifying.
like I don't want to like
He
lay on my
triple
back.
checked with me like 4 times. He was like,
Yeah,
"Are you
yeah.
sure?" I was like, "Absolutely, absolutely."
It's like feminine to like lay on your back. It's more masculine to like get on your hands and knees and go to town.
Yeah.
Anyway, you've hard out in a little bit.
Yeah.
Any final thoughts or anything anything you want to tell our listeners like about heart health or your diet? Has your diet changed?
Just been trying to eat less, and the thing is also with like going on binges and stuff, like a lot of the weight comes from like you'll not eat for a long time and then you'll just gorge, so that's never a good thing. So I've just been working on kind of balancing.
You got a meal prep.
I actually love doing meal prep. I'm actually going to my first shift at this bar's kitchen where it's dollar wing night, so I'll just be fucking in the shit.
Nice. I actually did that last night. I made some salmon, some rice, and some broccoli, and I made 2 portions, and I ate the other portion.
That
for
should
lunch.
that should outweigh the cookies.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's good heart health. That's like, it's like the pyramid.
No, salmon's really
It's
good
hard,
for
and
you.
then I worry. I get chest pains every once in a while. But
Probably indigestion.
I just carry.
You're fine.
I mean, after a certain age, you just acid reflux is part of everyone's life. I carry Tums with me wherever I go.
You have to be careful. If you have too many of those, you get kidney stones.
If I am
You
gonna
can't be,
get
like,
kidney
eating
stones,
them all the time.
Yeah, I mean, I don't like if I'm gonna get kidney stones, I feel like that will be a very minor part of it.
sure.
Okay. Then have at it.
I love that I'm making. This is such a upbeat way to end.
No, it's okay. I'm glad you were here. It was great
Wasn't much better
great to
before.
see you and catch up.
Yeah, absolutely.
Stay in touch.
Oh, yeah, most stuff.
Yeah,
Most
wish
stuff.
you all the best.
Thank you.
And Alex Moore, everybody, can you stick around for just a little bit?
For sure.
Yeah.
I'm just available.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah, I
so
think-
you're good. So you're good, and we're gonna keep
I'm the
rolling.
one who
yeah,
asked to stay.
Um,
I feel like I'm at the principal's.
and then I don't know if you. That's not something because you lost clients. You said you lost a client this week.
It's
Okay,
so nice
okay.
to meet you.
Okay. I'm just saying because he's starting a new job this week, so
Yeah, seems like maybe he'll want to hold. Yeah, so maybe he'll
Yeah,
hold on to
yeah.
that money.
yeah.
So
okay.
nice to meet you.
Okay, so I'm just trying to help your. I'm just trying to.
Just pay me more if you want to help.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. No, I don't really. I don't blame you.
Okay, that's not what I'm saying.
Yeah. I mean,
I feel like you want me to say that.
yeah. I mean, that bummed me out.
Yeah, I would
That was
say
a huge bummer.
that was a bummer. I would say also, his heart attack wasn't about like anything health wise. He just like did
Right.
too many drugs.
Yeah, I guess I wanted. That's why. But that's
seems like-
good to know.
Yeah, but
So
that
I guess
feels
I'm
like
okay. I guess I'm okay. Is what I'm.
why?
No, I guess I'm pretty safe.
Why? Because you don't do any drugs.
Huh?
You don't do any drugs. Well, because no
I
one's
don't do
offering
any
them
drug.
to you.
No one
You don't
invites
know
me-
where to get
No one
them.
invites me to do drugs.
Sorry, that was like a mean laugh.
Yeah, that's all right.
If you need drugs, but you have a kid, has your wife ever done
man.
drugs?
Probably like a handful. I've done cocaine like twice in my life.
Okay.
Um,
I don't
But I
think
wouldn't mind
coke is for you.
being invited if anybody is coming to our holiday party this year.
You're having a holiday party?
We did last-
Already?
Well, the
Oh, no.
podcast had a holiday party
This year?
Last Christmas. We had a little holiday party.
Are you gonna have one
gonna
this
be
year?
a little different this year, unfortunately. But we might do like me and Deb might have one.
Okay, well, let me
So
know.
you're all invited.
I'd love to chat with her.
Yeah, I mean, you would like her a lot. She's great.
Do you think she would like me?
Of course.
You think?
You already, yeah.
I'm the hooker on the podcast.
No, she would like you a lot.
I wouldn't like if my boyfriend was having a hooker on his podcast.
Okay.
I wouldn't want to meet
All
her.
right. Okay, that's fair. But man, that was pretty. It's pretty sad, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah, I feel bad you brought him in to say that. I feel like that was just to make yourself feel better about eating your wife's cookies. What is that? Like whooping?
Well, I want her to see it, and I want her to go. Oh, there's always,
You
at
want
least
Deb
I'm
to
not-
see it?
Yeah, I want her to sort of like appreciate.
Oh, this is going to be one of those things. You're going to sit her down to watch it. She's like, I can't watch it, Mike. I'm supporting our whole family. And then you're going to punch a wall. I remember.
I just want her to like appreciate what she has.
You?
Yeah.
Okay. I hope she does.
All right. In conclusion, there's just a little. One more thing I want to do.
With me.
Did you want to? You said the comedy. You ever watch Mad TV?
Mm-mm.
It's really funny. I'm trying to think of what, like, other stuff for the show.
Okay.
And so I thought this, so Mad TV was a sketch comedy show back in the day. It was a,
Back in the day, what day?
like 1998.
Okay. I, at that point, was one.
Yeah. That was a great time in my life because it was when I started discovering, my comedic taste. I
How
remember
old were you?
Probably like 10, 11. So that was when I first started like staying up late. I remember I watched a Celebrity Jeopardy sketch on Saturday Night Live, and I
Okay.
was like dying laughing. I thought it was so funny.
Okay.
They had Ben Stiller doing Tom Cruise,
Mhm.
and they had like whoever played, Daryl Hammond played Sean Connery.
Okay.
But Mad TV was on before Saturday Night Live. Mad TV was on at 11. It was on Fox.
Okay.
And it was a little, I mean, Saturday Night Live, I guess, was a little edgier back in the day, but Mad TV was a little more, it was a little more edgy. It was a little more, it was different. It was not so, I guess, how would you describe Mad TV compared to SNL?
They always tried to be edgier than SNL.
They always tried to be edgier than SNL.
Because SNL has to play it safe.
And it was also more
A little
urban.
bit.
They took a lot of the In Living Color audience.
Okay. But I don't remember SNL playing it safe in like the late 90s.
Okay. Sorry. My understanding of SNL now, I feel like, plays it safe.
I would just say they played
They
it.
didn't play it safe compared to how they do now, but
Okay.
Mad TV was still pushing the envelope.
Okay, got it.
more,
Yeah.
I think.
But we should.
edgy.
I'm gonna send you some Mad TV sketches because they had this character named Stuart, and the whole thing was like he was like a little baby. So it was like a guy who was dressed up as a baby, and he'd be like, "Mommy, let me do it." And I don't know why. So your face is not. You're not into that.
I'm getting and what's the point?
It was like a grown man playing a baby.
And that to you was like, here we go, my idol.
Yeah. They had one of their first original cast members was Alex Borstein, the voice of Lois Griffin.
Mm-hmm.
And she did a character called Miss Swan.
Okay.
And Miss Swan's whole thing was that she was like a Chinese lady.
Don't do it.
So she would sort of like,
don't.
okay, I won't do it.
Because your Indian wasn't even that good. You lost him at the end. I doubt you're going to do justice
Okay, fine.
to Lois. Is that her name?
Yeah. But anyway, the whole thing was she would come in and she would be like a Chinese lady and she would like annoy people. What was Miss Swan?
That just feels racist.
It kind of is, but it was also, I don't know, it just kind of worked, you know?
That's an insane take. You just had to be there for the racism. It killed. Do you have it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then there was another character. But see, this is like I think
it.
I want to talk about the divide between because you're Gen Z. Are you really Gen Z?
Yeah.
I just feel like you're more like I feel like you're more like my age, you know? You're like
Think again.
kind of like an old soul, as they say.
Okay. Thank you, I guess.
You're kind of like an old soul. I just feel like we're like, I don't know, we share a lot of the same sensibilities and
Like
I don't know.
how?
I don't see you as like a young person.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, I see you as older.
Okay.
That felt like, how could that have been taken nicely?
All right, that's fine. But anyway, so they
Don't
did another
see you as a
character,
young person.
and I was watching this at the gym today, and I was like, "Oh, this is the stuff.
This is what you work
This
out
is the
to?
kind of stuff that I want to do."
Mad
I
TV
was
sketches?
I was doing some light cardio.
I can't imagine running into this at the gym.
I was doing some
What
light,
is that?
I don't
Do
know.
you
I've had
have
this like
something?
persistent cough.
I
and
asked
I
you
don't feel
before.
sick
You
or
didn't
anything.
answer me. If it's whooping.
Whooping? What's whooping? That's like a baby disease.
Yeah, the whooping cough.
Yeah.
Don't you have a kid?
What?
Don't you have a kid? He coughing?
No, he's not.
Lucky.
But he did have RSV.
What's
All right,
that?
so this is a character. RSV is like a baby respiratory disease. This character, Marvin Tikva, right? Now I never like understood this. I remember
Why are we already laughing? Am I not going to like it?
because like Miss Swan's whole deal is that she's just like Chinese.
But she's not. Is she Chinese, the person playing her?
It's Alex Borstein who's the voice of Lois Griffin. So
Yeah, I know what Lois Griffin looks like. I don't know what Alex Bornstein looks like.
Okay, so she's not Chinese.
Got it.
So it's just a white woman playing a Chinese.
And that's why you loved it.
That's why everybody loved it.
Okay. I feel like you should have left him here
Huh?
to show him these sketches. I feel like
Kind
he would
of.
have liked this.
I know, but I just
And now who
wanted-
is this guy?
he'd had to go, and he was kind of killing the vibe a little bit.
Yeah.
Right? I kind of like it better when it's just you and me. Okay, so this guy, so I never like understood this character when I was a kid. I like didn't get it. He was like a fat guy in a jumpsuit, and he would go, "Come on, Shelly." But now that I'm older, I can finally
You relate to him now?
no, now that I'm older, I've finally put it together that you know what he is? He's Jewish. So this is the character. I just want to show you this because I think it's like I want to just get your reaction to it.
From the start.
Okay.
Please. Let me see.
Okay.
He wants to put Fanny on a diet. I'm telling the doctor, when I hear the word diet, I think of what I do to my hair. Danielle, this is Marvin Tikva. Marvin, this is Danielle. Danielle. She's the one.
You didn't get that Marvin Tikva was Jewish?
I didn't understand that it was like a Jewish like Hollywood producer. And now that I can make that,
You feel embarrassed.
I'm a little embarrassed. Yeah.
And so this whole sketch is what?
Can't wait to hear it.
Him having a nasally voice?
It's him having a nasal,
Do a couple of exercises.
but he's just like a slimy like movie, like he's just like a he's just like a disgusting. He's just like a really.
Wait, let me hear him.
Well, it's the story of my great-great-grandma.
What is that?
Grandma who was a slave. Shelley, did you order my lunch?
Yeah, I got the usual spaghetti carbonara.
Oh, come on, Shelley. You know what's in that? Spaghetti, eggs, bacon, and cream. I need something on this out, Shelley. Come on, hop two. Let's fix that. Come on.
Okay. How about a
So she was trying to talk about
Come on, Shelley.
someone being a slave, and he interrupted her for the lunch order. And this is them, like their perception of Jewish people
Couple little
or Jewish producers.
all right? Problem?
no.
What's that, Johnny?
Just
I want to slim down because we just
be able to hear
Like it's
yourself.
maybe it's
Gotta
not
talk into the
picking you
mic.
up.
you know. Door.
Oh, good.
spaghetti carbonara?
Thank God I'm starving from all that exercise. Come on. Let me have.
Yeah. So.
So
what do you
what
think? Is
last
that, like,
week?
funny?
Last week was someone making fun of Chinese people, and this week was they're making fun of Jewish producers.
Well, a lot of times those were on the same.
and now that you've
those
grown
were on
up,
the
you
same
could
episode.
appreciate every sketch.
I just never understood the character when I was younger, and now that I've like I guess spent some time in show business,
yeah, you've learned about some stereotypes
I've learned about some stereotypes. But
because you've never met someone who acts like those.
no, but I kind of get the idea. It's like he's like very friendly, but he's like weirdly aggressive, and then she's trying to talk about her. She's trying to pitch a movie about her grandmother who
Yeah.
was a slave.
And it's about his lunch,
And it's about his lunch.
and that was for me because
I just wanted to see if like Gen Z appreciates millennial humor.
now I told you I feel like I'm not on the cusp, but like I'm on the cusp because I watched older stuff growing up.
Mm-hmm.
That doesn't upset me. Like I'm not gonna like say that this person needs to be canceled,
Mm-hmm.
but I'm not gonna like go home and see what else Marvin Tikva has for me.
Okay.
This is not. Is this her?
Yeah.
This is the Chinese one.
Yeah. See how much they love
They're,
this character?
they're screaming for
They're
her.
going nuts.
Yeah, hello, may I take your order, please?
Look, Amanda in a very big hurry. I can make an order for everybody at the gorgeous.
Okay. I mean, okay. You couldn't make it. It's just interesting. It's just interesting.
What's interesting?
It's interesting that was on television, network TV.
Yeah,
Anyway.
but it seems like you love it.
Well, I guess it's about time we wrap this up, huh?
Here we go. Seeing a lot of ones.
Did you prefer cash or did you want?
I prefer the full amount, so wherever that is.
Sure.
Works
well,
for me.
I just saying if cash.
Just
is
a new
easier-
wallet from last time?
It's a new wallet from last time. I was walking my dog.
Look at all these cards. What do you have?
Yeah.
Let me see.
I got.
Can I see it?
Yeah, sure.
Why do you have all these things? Why do you have like 4 Metro cards?
I don't know.
What is this?
That's a tile. It beeps when I lose my wallet.
Do you lose your wallet a lot?
Yeah. So
Or
what?
debt?
So if
Probably
I
always looking for
if I'm looking for my wallet, I go let me and then
Dave and Buster's. Like
yeah,
what?
I have 3 Dave and Buster's cards.
Why? You know you can consolidate them by the way.
Sure, I'm sure you can. Haven't
JetBlue.
found the time. Haven't had the time to get around to that yet.
You've got too many cards.
Yeah, probably.
Are you in debt?
No. But I was walking my dog.
2 JetBlue.
Thank you for noticing the new wallet. My wife actually did not notice.
Don't do that. I don't want to be part of that.
My wife didn't
Good
notice.
fellows.
What do you mean?
You're just so Italian.
And
Even the
so I was
wallet has to be.
So I was walking my dog, and there was a homeless lady in front of my building, and she said, "Can you spare $1?" And I said, "Well, I already gave like $6 or $7 to the homeless today, but you know what?
Ignore her.
Let me."
Oh, you gave to her. Sorry.
Yeah.
I'm listening again.
I said I already gave like 6 or 7, but you know what? The giving, being generous and giving.
You said this all to her?
No, just what I was thinking.
Oh, okay. Sorry. I'm like, this poor woman. Just give her money.
I said being giving and generous.
You don't even have a 20 in here.
Feels good. I do have a 20 in there.
There's not a 20
Stop.
in here.
Yes, I do. Don't lie. Just please don't lie about me.
I'm not lying.
Just flip through the bills.
I apologize. He has a 20. He has
Christ.
120.
Anyway, so I said,
because you gave too much.
I said, you know what? I've given a lot today, but let me do it one more because giving always comes back. And so I gave her the $1 and was folding up my wallet, and my dog yanked on the leash, and my wallet landed right in somebody's loogie, right outside my door. So
the karma did not come back around.
So I said, it's time for a new wallet.
Oh, and that's why you got this.
Yes.
This is the longest story. You did not need to include that you gave
Okay,
multiple homeless people money.
And it wasn't that good.
What?
All right, I guess we can wrap this up.
How'd I do?
We have a really funny, you're the best guest we've ever had on the show. I am so happy that you're here. I hope that I'm sorry if we got off on the wrong foot. I really hope that our friendship can blossom and that maybe someday we'll have like an actual genuine relationship. That's
right now we have a working relationship.
Right now we have a working relationship, and you're paid very, very well. And I would never, want to hurt that relationship. So any amount of money that you have, please talk to Johnny. And if we don't have it in the account, right now, we'll find a way. You could just call my dad or something, or maybe Deb can.
No, do not bother Deb with
it.
But
we have to pay you.
Yeah, but don't bother Deb. You're gonna make Deb pay a hooker. You don't feel sick with that idea?
No. She can send it to me, and then I'll send it to you. I'll say, can I get like $50 to go to Target or something? Because I know we have at least the other minus the 50. I don't want to say what your rate is, but we have minus the 50 in the account. So
you need 50
You'll get
more.
your money is what I'm. You'll get
you
your money is
50
what I'm saying.
in there. So it looks like we can mix the account with what's in the wallet. You definitely have 20.
And we don't even have to tell.
I know you have what, 36? Was I right?
We don't even have to tell Deb. Yeah, $37 here. So
I know. I keep checking money.
Thank you, Johnny. So last week we had Aaron Mate on the show. We have a very funny story about that episode. So if you join Patreon, you will get a little behind the scenes look at a little gag that we tried to do that went a little sour. But I think it's a funny story, but we can't talk about it on the regular feed, obviously. We could talk about it on Patreon, right? We could just say that I tried to do a bit and it didn't work. I tried to do a bit, it didn't work. Find out what it was. Patreon.com/outforsmokes. And that is the show. I want to thank our guest very much. What is your name, by the way?
I think we can just keep doing what we're doing.
Okay.
I feel like we crossed a line in the beginning.
Yeah.
So let's just keep our boundaries up for now.
And you don't want to tell me your name?
No, I mean,
yeah,
you've been like primarily just calling me hooker or prostitute or sex professional.
So you want to keep that.
I feel like even if I told you my name, you wouldn't use it. So feels like you were really feeling good about yourself when you came up with sex professional.
Right. So you want to keep that like separate from.
Yeah, for now.
Yeah.
With whatever this is.
Okay. Works for me. I want to thank you so much. You're a phenomenal guest, and we want to appreciate you guys. So follow me on Instagram at Mike Recine Comedy. I want to thank our guest once again. I want to thank Johnny, and we will see you either Sunday night or we'll see you next week. Bye bye.